3.0 The Role of the Project Manager Module Overview. In this module we will cover 3.0 The Role of the Project Manager Module Overview, which is this video, 3.1 Project Manager Competencies, and 3.2 Leadership versus Management. The project manager plays a critical role in the leadership of a project team in order to achieve the project's objectives. This role is clearly visible throughout the project. Some project managers strictly manage a project, and by that I don't mean they are strict managers, although some of them may be. I mean they work only within the boundaries of the project and perform what would be regarded as typical project management duties, which occur largely within the project integration knowledge area. They direct the specialists to do the other work, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, in many of my projects, probably most of my projects, traditional project management is just part of what I do. Often I will be heavily involved in the business analysis, feasibility studies, alternative analyses, consulting with management, both on the customer side and on my organisation, assisting with strategic planning. I usually draft the business case and the project charter, do all of the traditional project management work as well, right to handing over of the products and closing a project, and then afterwards I usually work with the customer staff until the products are in everyday use and support teams are competent in maintaining and supporting them. During the project I interview staff, perform the major procurements, develop and manage the user acceptance testing, and a number of other duties as well. In software development language, I suppose I'd be referred to as a full stack project manager. But interestingly, the PMBOK guide tells us that working in a somewhat similar fashion to this is becoming more common. Technically, a project manager doesn't have to perform all the activities or have all the skills to produce the products. However, a broad understanding of the industry, the environment, the technologies and the projects can be very helpful. The PMBOK guide on page 51 and page 52 compares a project manager with the conductor of an orchestra, which you will find interesting to read. A simple analogy may help in understanding the roles of the project manager for a large project by comparing them to the roles of a conductor of a large orchestra. And the PMBOK guide has actually done that on pages 51 and 52. It's too long to cover here. It is interesting, it covers 2 pages, but it's well worth reading. But that brings us to the end of the role of the project manager module overview. And I hope you enjoy the PMI comparing the project manager's role with that of the orchestra conductor. However, I would advise you not to use a baton to direct your staff, or they might think you're a little bit strange. The next lesson is a very interesting one. It's 3.1 Project Manager Competencies. Please read the corresponding chapter in the PMBOK guide before watching the video.